Hello everyone! Welcome to our channel. Today we're on a mission to conquer the ever-so-common enemy overeating. Listen up, you lot. Many of us, even the best of us, struggle with piling too much on our plates and then into our stomachs. It's a recipe for disaster, impacting our health and leaving us feeling like a bloated souffle, utterly deflated. So, put on your aprons and grab your chef's knives. We're about to dive into 12 scorching hot tips to help you master your meals. Right, you wouldn't expect a Michelin star restaurant to only serve dinner, would you? So why treat your body like a greasy spoon? Skipping meals is like sending your metabolism on a forced holiday. It slows down, gets lazy, and the minute you give it a proper meal, it hoards every calorie like it's the end of the world. Instead, we're going for consistent energy, like a well-oiled machine. Regular meals and snacks are your secret weapons. They keep your blood sugar stable and prevent those energy crashes that have you raiding the biscuit tin. Remember, consistency is key. It's the foundation of a strong culinary game plan, and it's the foundation of a healthy relationship with food. Listen, I love a good feast as much as the next person, but even I know when enough is enough. Overloading your plate is a surefire way to overeat. We're not playing man versus food here, folks. It's about quality, not quantity. Start by using smaller plates. It's a simple psychological trick, but it works wonders. Think of it like plating up a dessert. You want it to be beautiful and enticing, not a mountain of sugar that makes people want to loosen their belts just looking at it. And speaking of portions, let's talk about restaurant meals. Those portions are often huge, enough to feed a small army. Don't be afraid to share a dish with a friend or ask for a to-go box right from the start. Remember, you're in control here, not the plate. In this corner, we have the champion chewer, taking their sweet time, savoring every bite. And in the other corner, we have the speed eater, shoveling it in like there's no tomorrow. Who do you think feels fuller, more satisfied, and less likely to overeat? You guessed it, the champion chewer. See, your brain takes about 20 minutes to register that you're full. So if you're inhaling your food like a vacuum cleaner, you're likely to eat way past your limit before your brain can yell, "Stop! We're at capacity!" Put your fork down between bites, chew your food properly, and engage in conversation. Make each meal an experience, not a race to the finish line. Eating is not just a physical act, it should be a sensory experience. But too often we eat on autopilot in front of the telly, scrolling through our phones, completely oblivious to the food in front of us. This is a one-way ticket to overeating city. Instead, I want you to become aware of your food. Appreciate the aromas, the textures, the flavors. Savor each bite. Pay attention to your body's hunger and fullness cues. Are you actually hungry, or are you just bored or stressed? Learn to differentiate between physical hunger and emotional hunger. We'll tackle that more in a bit. You think a dry sponge can soak up much? No, it just sits there, all crusty and useless. That's what happens when you're dehydrated. Your body can't function properly, and you're more likely to overeat. Often, we mistake thirst for hunger. So before you reach for a snack, grab a glass of water and see if that satisfies your craving. Aim to drink plenty of water throughout the day. Carry a water bottle with you. Jazz it up with some lemon or cucumber slices. Whatever it takes to make you drink up. Remember, a well-hydrated body is a happy body, and a happy body is less likely to overindulge. Listen, snacking isn't a crime. It's about bridging the gap between meals and keeping those energy levels stable. But here's the kicker. You need to choose your snacks wisely. Ditch the processed junk, the crisps, the chocolate bars, the sugary drinks. They're packed with empty calories and will send your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. Instead, opt for snacks that are high in protein and fiber. Think Greek yogurt with berries, a handful of almonds, or some veggie sticks with hummus. These snacks will keep you feeling fuller for longer and prevent those dreaded energy slumps. Failing to plan is planning to fail. It's a culinary commandment. Just like a chef wouldn't dream of entering a busy service without a well-thought-out menu, you shouldn't go through your day without a meal plan. When you plan your meals, you're more likely to make healthier choices and less likely to succumb to those last-minute impulsive cravings. Take some time each week to plan out your meals and snacks. Make a shopping list and stick to it. We've all been there, stressed, sad, bored, and suddenly that tub of ice cream is calling your name like a siren song. But here's the thing, food is not a therapist. It won't solve your problems, it won't make your feelings disappear, and it certainly won't magically erase that stressful day at work. In fact, it often makes things worse, leaving you feeling guilty and even more stuffed than before. The next time you find yourself reaching for the cookie jar when you're feeling emotional, take a step back. Ask yourself, am I truly hungry, or am I trying to fill an emotional void? If it's the latter, find a healthier way to cope with your emotions. Go for a walk, call a friend, read a book, or do something you enjoy that doesn't involve stuffing your face. Your body is a finely tuned instrument, and it's constantly sending you signals. Are you actually hungry, or are you just eating out of habit? Learn to differentiate between true hunger and those external cues that trigger mindless eating. Eat when you're hungry and stop when you're satisfied, not stuffed. It might take some practice, but tuning into your body's cues is crucial for mastering your meals. Skipping meals might seem like a good idea for weight control, but it's a recipe for disaster. It backfires spectacularly. When you skip meals, your blood sugar plummets, and you end up feeling ravenous, which often leads to overeating later on. Remember what we talked about earlier? Consistent energy like a well-oiled machine. Skipping meals throws a wrench right into those gears. You can have the best intentions in the world, but if your environment is working against you, it's an uphill battle. Create a kitchen and dining space that encourages mindful eating. Clear the clutter, put away the tempting snacks, and make sure you have a designated eating area. And for God's sake, step away from the screens. Eating in front of the television or computer is a surefire way to overeat without even realizing it. Chewing is the unsung hero of digestion. It's the first step in breaking down your food and sends signals to your brain that you're eating. When you chew your food thoroughly, you're more likely to feel satisfied and less likely to overeat. Aim for at least 20 chews per bite. It might sound like a lot, but trust me, your digestive system will thank you for it. There you have it, you lot. 12 scorching hot tips to conquer overeating and become a master of your meals. Following these tips can help you control your eating habits and avoid overeating. Remember, consistency is key. Making small changes to your daily routine can lead to significant improvements in your overall health. If you found these tips helpful, please like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more health and wellness tips.